Nigeria, great people, great nation, good leaders, bad, good or bad. Well, there has been this noise about Nigeria's leadership over the past few years. A lot of people are saying we have great intentions as people, but our leaders are terrible. My name is Damilare Okonla, and on this episode of Street Gist, I want to find out from Nigerians, real quick, who is Nigeria's greatest president? Who is the greatest president of all time in this country? I want to prove to you that we don't have excessively bad leaders. Not all of us are bad as leaders, and not all of us are good. But there has to be someone who's the best among others. So I want to ask people on the streets today, who is Nigeria's greatest leader of all time? Who do you think the person is? Is it President Muhammadu Buhari? Is it ex-President Olusegun Obasanjo? Or Tafawa Balewa? Is it Nnamdi Azikiwe? Is it Goodluck Jonathan? Or Shonekan? Is it IBB? Is it Abacha? Is it Abdulsalami? And several other guys out there. We need you to tell us today so that we can find out. Or is it late Musa Yar'Adua? Let's find out from Nigerians. I really want to know. Who do you think is the greatest Nigerian president of all time?
I think from record, I think it's still Goodluck because it's during his tenure that Nigeria became the best economy in the world. Then he revived our railway systems and so many things. At least we were able to at least revive power sector and few other things.
A lot of people have also argued that it's under his administration that we had a lot of corruption, the most corruption in the history of the country.
Sure, there is no government in the world that doesn't operate on corruption. Depends on what you are looking at. Americans have corrupt politicians. In China, in Japan, they have corrupt politicians, but if you are exposed, then they nail you. Do you understand? So that's the point. But in Goodluck government, some ministers are corrupt, not all of them. You understand?
So for you, Goodluck Jonathan is Nigeria's best president ever.
I'm telling you, from the figure we have, not from assumption, from the figure we have, he conducted the best free and fair election in Nigeria. He did.
About 1993 election that everybody says is the best in Nigeria. How would you compare both?
It is not. It is not. Those ones are conducted by military. These are free and fair elections conducted by civilian government. You understand? So I think he's still the best. I'll give it to him.
Are you from the South?
No, I'm from Anambra.
You don't like Buhari?
It's not that we don't like him as a person. We are looking at institution as a Nigerian. We don't like what is happening in Nigeria. Buhari may not be the issue, but we don't have strong institutions, because if we have an institution where people can run on proper channels, run on proper management system, I think things will be better. It's not about the individual, it's about government and institutions.
Bottom line, Goodluck Jonathan is your best president ever.
Sure.
Okay, so who's Nigeria's best president of all time? Nigeria's best president of all time. Dead or alive, past or present, old or young?
Well, I'm really grateful for meeting you to ask me such a question, and I'm humbled to hear that, My own ear is that the late Yar'Adua, that is the really greatest Nigerian president that I want, because he's a man that followed his own heart. He doesn't, follow anybody. He followed his own heart, and he is the man that I've ever seen that has ruled well and showed the people's love of this great Nigeria. That is what I say about the guest president.
So apart from him, there's no other person you think?
Because others, they have eaten our money and they didn't do anything. After all, they come back and be saying this, that, So I never see what they have done, So late Yar'Adua, whatever he is today, may his soul rest in perfect peace, He's one of the best presidents I've ever seen. He's a humble man, and he's a man of the people, that everybody love. But it's happened to be there, took him away, But I pay wherever he is, I grant him rest in peace.
There's some people chopped our money, like even Buhari.
Buhari? Yeah, Buhari did before, but he came back to say it's a chain. That was during it's about 8.2 billion naira, which our late fella used to say sing one time, But we know that by that time it was a time of very long time, and it's actually done a good work too. But when he came back now to do a things of change, but he's not really get himself ready for this change, because of there's a lot of men that surrounded him that which he need to clear before he moved to other places, as insane to say about change. So he cannot just go outside when we have not cleared your own house. Then you just say you want to go and clear outside. It's not going to be easy. It's just like building your house without roofing it. You say you want to practice inside. Rain is going to beat you. Sun is going to beat you. So it's not going to work. That is why you see that this country is fighting him, that change is saying it's not going to work. So he has to fight change from his own south first before he goes outside.
I don't think we had. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know, man.
Oh, really? Are you saying you don't know Nigeria's president?
I've not really paid attention to that, man. I just live my life a day at a time. But I don't really pay attention to me, all the presidents, man, they have all been the same, kind of. It's more like between the devil and the deep blue ocean, that kind of thing. So I'm indifferent about them.
Which is the devil, which is the deep blue ocean?
I mean, I'm not calling names, man, but I'm sure you know what I mean. Man.
No, I really do not know, because you have to be specific so that I can really explain further.
I can't give you a name. I don't think we have ever had the best president, except you're talking about maybe when the whole 1960-ish, when it all started and then everyone was genuine. But of late, man, since we switched over to democracy from Olusegun down, man, the impact they've had on Nigeria is pretty small compared to what where the country would have gotten to if they were more genuine. So I'm indifferent about them.
Okay, but if we had to go from 1960 upwards to 1999, when we switched finally to democracy, who would you pick as your best president within this?
I mean, I became politically aware from 1999. Before then, man, I was still young, so I can't really tell you, man. But from Obasanjo downwards, that's when Obasanjo, Yaradua, Jonathan, and now Buhari. Well, I would have said maybe Yaradua might have done good, but I mean, within time would have, I would have told if
had the longer
if he had the time, yeah, but well, death cut him short. So, but so far it seems he might have been the best, except he was cut short. So, but so far, man, Olusegun, Jonathan, and Buhari,
Birds of a feather.
and they flock together.
Best president. Good luck, Jonathan.
Why do you think so? Are you from Bayelsa?
No, I'm not from there.
Okay, so why do you think so?
I think so because of what he did, his achievements. As in, the president that I've seen, he's the best.
What are his achievements?
I wouldn't to recount now, but during his own tenure, at least some of the things that he did.
Under his economy, they said Nigeria had the best economy, one of the best economy in the world, the best in Africa. Okay, but they also said under his administration there was so much corruption in the country. So why do you think he's still the best in spite of this allegation?
Yes, he was because during his own tenure, things are not as hard as it is now. So that corruption or no corruption, even presently there's still corruption in Nigeria. So, but people are suffering. So, I think politically, they might say that during your own tenure that there is corruption, but there is also corruption now that maybe that they feel that another person is in the seat. So, for me, it's good luck.
So, who do you think is Nigeria's greatest president of all time? Nigeria's best president ever?
Best president. Oga, this talk where you talk now, correct talk. Oh. Hey, all those people, they know they last. Say one, we see Muritala, see Yaradua, see all those people. Even this Buhari, I don't even feel them. All those good people, they die in time now. Then they die in time.
So now which one could pass for all of them?
You say all of them. I prefer that Yaradua. The man, they okay.
Why? Waiting do we make it prefer him?
Guy, Yaradua do many things now. Yaradua do many things. You do many things. I can't even explain, but in time, I even see everything is going regularly. Yaradua.
So only Yaradua, but you know if you list one or two things where you do.
Yaradua be You know, that time now, this coming down of oil now, and then corruption, everything is smoothly, gradually in that time, sha.
So wetin come happen after Yaradua comot?
After Yaradua comot, you know, say as Idris sing him song now, more I no even talk and that jaga jaga, you know. The thing just the jaga jaga go small small.
Small small.
And I the jaga jaga, no be small, say we dey even heavy oga. See everybody as e dey now. Poverty full every place for this Nigeria where we dey, where we supposed to dey enjoy. Money dey now. See as people go dey borrow money inside burial ground. See money wey dem see for this place. Wetin be this street name now? Ikoyi. Osborn, all this Ikoyi, many places now. Bros, e no easy o. Nigeria people, we one day we go vex o. I swear we go vex. Tell them we go vex one day. We don tire now. Few people are ruling us. All those Babangida, see all those people that are ruling us. Wetin we do now? Make them leave or make them just bring one youth from no place. See Godfather don full every place. Before you go reach one place, you go dey give Godfather in 1%. Oga, we don tired of this.
Dem say make you go rule Nigeria, you go rule Nigeria.
Me? Ah, that one be another opportunity, Oga. I go rule am. But we need to wipe some things now. Some people need to go. They need to go. We need revolution in this country. I don't even blame all those Biafra people wey dem talk say dem wan go. The thing no pay them now. If who the thing pay? Na them wey dem dey chop there na the thing pay now. Oga, the thing no easy o. Nigeria, see my belle. Everything just dey. Everything just.
Wetin do your belle?
So you no see am, they talk say my belle.
Your belle
I
fine.
tell you wetin I chop this morning, you no go believe am. I swear my first food wey I chop this morning, I buy gala. Light 15 naira. I no even drink water. Na so I live am since morning. This two I just go buy rice 100 naira, carry am join am. If I tell you say na Maro I dey drive like this, you go believe am. Get my own business o, but e no easy. You understand me now? Who wan help? All those people, they don fix all their people for all those big place. Poor man, they no even wan see poor man. Even Lagos, they no wan see poor man. VI, na VI we dey now. Go look many places there, they drive people. Oga, we need to do something in this country.
Thank you very much.
Okay, now.
Yaradua, Musa Yaradua has been the best. And because he came in to solve lots of problems in Nigeria. Basically, issue like petroleum. You know, petroleum affects the economy, Nigerian economy. Petroleum affects Nigerian economy. And once you're able to tackle petroleum price, or the pump price in Nigeria, you'll be able to at least balance some level of the economy. Because as you see, if petroleum the pump price of petroleum gets higher, it affects things in the markets. So he was able to tackle that on his resumption as a president. And the country had a little bit of relief on that aspect. And from that opinion, I think he's the best.
It's the best ever.
Ever, yes.
Nigeria's best president, who?
Well, for me, I don't think we have Nigeria's best president for now. So we are still looking for a president. But for now, I've not seen any good one. So I talk the best president.
I don't understand.
I've not seen any good president talk about the best president.
So since independence, or before independence, we've not had any good president in it.
We will not have any good president. If we have a good president, by now, the structure, the things that have been in place by now. So, but now we don't have a good president.
Who do you think can be a good president for Nigeria? You?
Well, I don't know. I would say I'm the best. So, but I would say I'm the best. But for me, maybe somehow, someday, maybe God will bring person that will be the best president also.
But
leads Nigeria.
if they ask you to come and be Nigeria's president, would you agree?
No, I didn't. No.
Why not? So that at least we'll have a best president. Or a good president, actually.
Don't worry, my brother. Let's leave that talk for some other time. Let's leave that talk for some other time.
So you don't believe that any of Nigeria's president was good enough?
Let's leave that talk for some other time.
Nigeria what?
Greatest president of all time.
I think Buhari is the one.
President Muhammadu Buhari.
Yes.
But why do you think so?
Normally when we are looking at the time that we have, people are saying the hardship and some other things. But to me, I don't think, normally it's the one that's in charge of is the one that, how will I put it, that is the leader of the country. So he's the one that in charge of everything in the country. So, but with that, people are shouting that the hardship or something like that. But to me, I don't believe in that. I believe that this is how God is going to be, happen. So, but I don't. But to me, I still normally things is not really as we expected. But with the past, if I want to talk about the past ones, well we can say Obasanjo regime is even more better. But with everything, I don't have much to say. I don't have much to say because it's not what I expect that asks. So that's all.
Because you're saying Buhari is Nigeria's best president. I was going to ask you, do you like the way things are in the country right now, even though
it's not really, but we still have hope that it's going to be. But out of the past one, Obasanjo. Yes.
Why do you think Obasanjo is Nigeria?
And in the regime, the period of Obasanjo, everything is even better than now. But Obasanjo is still okay to me. That's all.
That's your.
Yes.
I would say presently Buhari for me.
I meant past and present.
Past and present. Buhari for now. For me, for now I would say Buhari.
Why?
But, well, he has tried as much as possible to change a little of what the past president hasn't been able to achieve. But I believe some cabals really doesn't want him to do that. And, well, maybe some of us might not actually want to see the reason why he's trying to do that. But to me, for now, for the little while which I've seen him rule, till he actually fell sick or something, I would say he has tried enough for me.
So nobody in the past has done up to what he is doing right now?
I believe most of the past presidents, they are selfish interests, actually. So, I don't know.
Thank you, very
much. I don't really know much about his own interest, but the little he has actually come in to do a little, well, it's still okay for me.
For now, Obasanjo trying.
Who's that?
Obasanjo.
Why?
At least it's one that connected us to this mobile phone we are seeing around now.
So that's your definition
for that one. At least that one, I try for that one.
That's the only thing you can point out as his achievement.
That one is better. Is that
the best thing that's happened to Nigeria? A mobile phone?
Not really that one. Then at least we see. Then Fashola also try for transportation. Then Ambode also is trying. I pray God will help us.
As president?
As president, no. As president, Buhari also is trying. He's trying. At least if can gather together to him to lift him up, Nigeria will go to a greater place. Thank you.
Obasanjo and
Buhari, yeah, try.
I prefer Yaradua.
Why is that?
Yeah, because Yaradua was so sincere, even during electoral campaign, the man was so sincere, based on even the asset declaration. You understand? He didn't deny it, the asset he had, unlike Sarakilan and Co and others. You understand? So it's a candid man.
How did that affect Nigerians?
You mean based on the economy?
Yes.
Really, even during Yaradua, the economic recession was not setting like this. Actually, you understand? The economy was so great then, compared to now that the economy is in lower ebb. So as at then, even all Nigerians should know as at then that the economy of Nigeria is booming than now.
So that's your own reason
honestly. Then corruption was not as bad as this then.
Corruption is bad now.
Yeah, no. Before Buhari came into power, corruption was so terrible. But the recession, we don't have recession as that. No, I don't know how they balance the economy, but now there's a recession, corruption has stopped to at least to a limit.
You think corruption has reduced in Nigeria?
Yeah, it has reduced, of course. Has reduced to
Why do you think so? Why?
Yeah, we can see now, like before that, the rich, they can be so pompous and others. You understand? Because you don't even know how they got their money. But now, they've mellowed down. They mellow down. So you can't just see them coming up pompous and so, you know. That's just it.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah, based on logistics and based on Nigerians' votes so far, I mean, on the streets right now, it looks like ex-President Yar'Adua is Nigeria's best president of all time. I don't know, I don't have a candidate, but I like all our Nigerian presidents, dead or alive, past or present. And as I'm asking you guys to quick tell us, who do you think is Nigeria's best president of all time? My name remains Damilare Okonla. Big shout out to Gift Oke Ufoma, the man behind the camera. And of course, Team Dr. Popola for making this live broadcast a huge success. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and on Instagram, and of course, subscribe to Nine.com YouTube channel down there. Have a great day and be a good Nigerian.
Welcome to Forstview Luxury Hotel. At Forstview Luxury Hotel, we offer excellent service. Our rooms have all the necessary facilities to make your stay comfortable and memorable. You will also have access to internet service, breakfast, 24-hour power supply, full air condition, free international calls, free tire pumping service, and free car battery charge. So what are you waiting for? Quickly visit Forstview Luxury Hotel. We are located at #1 Adeline Obamishile off Raji Rasaki Road, First Estate, Amuwo, Odofin Festac, Lagos. For more information or reservation, please call us on 080-7578-7135 or 080-9990-0601. You can also take advantage of our online ongoing promo at www.forceviewhotel.com to make your reservation and payment for your favorite room, which attracts a discount rate. Please note, rooms are reserved based on first come, first serve. Forstview Luxury Hotel. Experience the home of comfort. They come.